Okay guys, a lot of distractions going on. Third time I've tried to do this video. So I'm just going to keep it short and simple and to the point. Talk about the hospital stay, the home stay, how I am, here at home. Okay, so at the hospital, it was a really, really, really horrendous stay, just for the simple fact that I have no veins, and the nurses were just doing their job. They weren't being mean to me, they were just doing their job. But it was so painful because not only was I in pain from the surgery, but then there's 6-7 people, trying to poke me and get blood or put IV in, and they're milking my fingers because they can't get blood out of my arms and hands. And whew, yeah, it was bad. They even brought in an ultrasound machine and tried to find veins on me, and I told them, I said, you're not going to be able to, even with that. And of course I had veins showing up, but it was nothing that they could use or, prick to get. They were all so microscopically tiny. So the IV that they put in me in pre-op right here, my wrist, I can't, it's all bruised right there. They numbed me and then stuck it in here sideways like this. And the lady in pre-op told me that she didn't think it was going to hold out much longer because it was so tiny, that it would be good enough maybe to get me through the surgery, but it couldn't withstand usage like a regular vein. So the second or third day, I noticed that my whole arm and hands started swelling up, and it was burning and hurting when they would put my medicine in there, and it didn't before. And I knew right away that the vein had probably gave out, and I told them about it, and they're like, oh, it's fine, blah blah blah, but it hurts so bad. I knew something was wrong. And the next day, of course, my arm looked like a watermelon. So I finally, told them to take it out. Well then, because I couldn't pass gas, I couldn't go home. And Dr. Johnson said if I had to stay another night that I had to be on IV. Well, for 2 hours, they were in my room searching me from head to toe, and I got poked all up in here in my shoulders and all in my arms. My arms are so sore and bruised, from here all the way down, my fingertips. And finally, they just gave up. And I told them, I said, look, I'll be really, really good, and I'll drink lots and lots and lots of water if you won't poke me again. Because, I was in tears. Every time they'd come back in the room, I just started crying because I knowed it was just going to be a failed attempt and it was going to hurt me. So, they finally left me alone and agreed to not put an IV in me if I would, make sure I drank a lot of water. So I stayed up that night. Excuse me, I haven't been getting a lot of sleep. So I stayed up that night till midnight to make sure that I got my 64 ounces in, because on my little paper I counted it out. And I drank an ounce every 15 minutes until I got there, and then I went to bed. But and then the next day, thank God, I passed the gas and got to come home. So anyway, on the way home, my mother-in-law decides to stop at Wendy's. She's, oh, I'm hungry, will it bother you? I was in so much pain, I wasn't hungry, so of course I said, no, it's not going to bother me. But then I get in there, and I'm smelling all of those wonderful smells of Wendy's, and I'm like, no, it don't bother me. I'm sitting there sipping on some water, but it didn't bother me, but it was almost like I wanted to grab that hamburger and take a bite just because it looked and smelled good. I wasn't even hungry, so I was proud of myself that I showed such restraint and, said I don't need that. Not only because I just got out of the hospital, but just for some fact that I didn't need it. So anyway, I get home and I'm sore as hell. Still am. Like, I'll show you guys my incisions in a minute. I can barely walk. And, I start right away. I take 2 of my vitamins and, start drinking my water. And later on that day, I tried to get in a protein shake. But it just, I'm not used to how this feels yet. Like, 1 second, I think that I'm hungry and my stomach's growling, and the next second, I take a sip of water or a sip of a protein shake, and like I feel completely bloated and not nauseous, but like at the borderline of having a really full nauseous type feeling. Um, and like when I constantly feel like there's air or something right here in my esophagus, like I need to burp, but like when I try to, nothing really comes out. Again, sorry. Yeah, reason, let me just jump to another subject. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep because I don't know if this has happened to somebody else or if it's a problem. The hospital called me the other day and asked me how I was doing, and I did tell them that I was peeing excessively. Now, I'm not just talking about peeing a lot. I'm talking about in a 1 hour span, it hits me out of nowhere. I don't have time to get up because I have to move very slowly. It's almost like I have no control over my bladder, and I've even actually had an accident already of where I did not make it to the bathroom. I'm peeing like 7 and 8 times, maybe 10 times in a 1 hour span because I've been counting it. And I'll be sitting there 1 second, not even got to pee, sort of like now, feel nothing. And then I could blink my eyes and then instantly, oh, gotta get up and go now. Because the pee is like ready to come out. I know that when I talked to the hospital, they said that it's normal to pee a whole lot due to all the fluids that I'm having to drink, which is normal. I understand that. But what I don't understand is why I'm losing sense of my bladder. Like, I can't hold it in. I sometimes can't make it to the bathroom, and it hits me so suddenly and so violently. Like, if anyone out there has ever had to hold their pee for a long time and then you just can't hold it no more and it just starts coming out, that's sort of the way it is. Like, I know it's probably too, like, TMI, too much information, but, like, I just wanted to get out there just in case somebody else maybe was having the same problem or might know, like, what's going on. So, like, Tuesday, I have my 1 week follow-up, and I'm going to definitely talk to them about that and kind of see if, what's going on with that, because, I mean, that I should be able to control my bladder. I should be able to hold in my pee until I get to the bathroom. I mean, it's just weird. Lot of things are different. My stomach, like, I can't tell anything about it. Like, I feel so tired and so weak, and I know it's because I haven't really had any food in close to 3 weeks now. It's all been like liquid stuff. So, I'm really feeling the weakness, and I'm taking my vitamins and I'm doing my protein, but like it's still just liquid stuff, and like my body is like tripping or something, I don't know. But anyways, having some trouble getting up and down, which is normal. Severe pain on this left side, again, they said is normal. But the whole feeling like I constantly have to burp, or like there is a tightness right here in my chest. It almost feels like there's a gas bubble or maybe like an air bubble that's down in my esophagus. Because when I drink water or something, like I feel that, and it's almost like I have to burp, but like I can't. So yeah, a lot of weird things going on. I don't regret doing this. I just, wasn't prepared for how much pain I was going to be in. And all they gave me was liquid Tylenol. Now, like, I seen other people that had the procedure, and their doctors give them, like, Vicodin and other types of good pain medicine. And here I am stuck with Tylenol that does nothing for the pain. I mean, so I just basically don't even take it. I took it in the hospital and was in agony because, again, it done nothing for me. So now I try the dose at home. Again, still in agonizing pain. It does not take the pain away. I don't know why they wouldn't give us something better to manage this pain, because it is severe and it is a major surgery. So I just, didn't understand that. But anyway, a little nervous about doing this, but I just wanted to kind of show you guys my incisions. I have 5 of them, and I'll try to twist. You can see this worst one on my side. But they're healing up really nicely. Let me just, oh God, it's so hard to move in my, okay. Alright, you might be able to, I don't know. So like, here we go. Ignore my fat, ugly belly because it's bad. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this one over here is the one that is annoying, 5. This one is the worst one. This is where all the pain is at, because that is where she did all of the work. Everything that she did right there, basically. So like she said, it is normal to feel like that pulling, excruciating feeling. Well, I don't like it. I want it to go away ASAP. Okay. Also, having trouble finding protein that I like. Got these at the Walgreens. It's got 30 grams of protein in it, blah blah blah. It tastes alright. Like, if you got it ice cold, it's okay. It's not too bad. And then, like, Undri makes a kind called strawberry sherbet. And I tried it this morning. I just water in it, and some ice. And it was really good. It tasted really refreshing and fruity, and didn't really taste like a protein shake. So, like, I enjoyed that. So, like, I'll probably have another one of those in the morning. Yeah, I'm like 6 days out from my surgery. Monday will make it a week exactly. And like, I had took 1 scoop of my chocolate protein powder, mixed in 8 ounces of water, and then a teaspoon of sugar-free caramel, topping. It was for like ice cream or whatever. It's sugar-free. And then a little squirt, just a little dash of like hazelnut coffee creamer that was sugar-free, and like mixed it all up. I took a couple of sips of it, and then I thought, I wasn't supposed to drink anything other than just water in those shakes until, I got to the next week where I could have milk. Even though it was not dairy or anything like that, but the caramel had 13 grams of what they call sugar alcohol. I'm not sure what that is, or what the sugar alcohol can do to me versus the no sugar. Like I said, sugar free. There was 0 sugar in it, but then down below it said sugar alcohol 13 grams. So I need to read up on that and figure out what is a safe dosage of that, because I don't know, I'm new to all this. But yeah, it really, like, my ribs, they hurt, and it feels like, I can't breathe, and sometimes I have to kind of straighten up a little bit. But I get very winded, very easy. I'm very weak, and just kind of wishing this phase of it all would just pass very quickly. Like the days seem like they're going so slow, and I think it's just because I'm in so much pain. So I can't wait until like a month down the road when I'm not hurting so bad, or not at all, and I can like focus more on losing the weight and making things that taste good that I can drink and have. I've really struggled with the protein shakes. It's the Undri chicken flavor. I drunk it pretty good, but I got tired of it because like I had a whole can of it. Like that's what I drunk. I had strawberry kind, like the Body Fortress strawberry protein powder. Didn't like it. Couldn't make it taste good. And now the chocolate Body Fortress, I don't like it. I can't much make it taste good neither unless I turn it into a milkshake. And I was at the store looking for sugar-free vanilla ice cream, and like I can't find none nowhere. So yeah, I don't know. Just a lot of things on my mind, and oh my god, I can't even concentrate. My side is hurting so bad. So okay, my video is getting a little bit long, so I'm gonna cut it short and just can't wait till Monday because that's phase 2 of my diet in my book, and I can start eating milk and my yogurts that I have been craving and can't have. And I get V8. God, I love V8. I just hope that my stomach will love the V8 and the yogurt and the milk and not give me any problems, because if not, I'm screwed. So alrighty then, guys. Thanks for watching, and if you have any comments or anything, just leave me one, and I'll see you guys another time. Thanks. Bye.